Hi Pom Pom fam, welcome back to the Pom Pom Bros channel. Today's video is going to be super exciting because we'll literally be showing you what we fed the boys in the past week, which will include all the different fruits that they eat as well as the different raw meats. As of recording this video, the boys' eating rotation consists of 3 fruit days, 1 meat day, and a fast day. The past videos explain the benefit of each day of the rotation, and I'll have a shorter version of why I'm feeding the rotational mono feeding diet here as well. Guys, remember to watch the full video because I did put in some tips and tools throughout the video to make this super easy, simple, and understandable for you. Without further ado, let's just hop into the video. Here's the first tip for feeding on fruit days. This graphic shows you what fruits are safe to combine and which ones should not be mixed together. As you can see, sweet fruits should not be mixed with acidic fruits because it will most likely result in stomach upset. Sweet and acidic fruits can be mixed with subacidic fruits, while melons should not be mixed with anything except for other melons due to it being a super water content fruit, which digests fairly quickly compared to other fruits. Guys, take a screenshot of this image and safely mix your fruits for your dogs. This is the first day of the rotation, which is a fruit day. They're eating 3/4 of a watermelon between 4 of them, and I'm not mixing it with anything else. This was the first fruit they were willing to eat and is super hydrating. I'd also like to mention that feeding time varies each day. I don't always feed them at a specific time. I do like to have several hours between each meal because it lets the body rest and repair internally as well. Their dinner includes baked purple yam, cooked quinoa, and dates. I'd have to say that dinner is probably their favorite meal. They love purple yam because it's sweet and dense, which helps them feel satiated. And I prefer to do mono meals, which means just 1 ingredient per meal. However, I'll mix foods together when I need to use them up. It's the second fruit day, and for breakfast they'll be having watermelon mixed with yellow Korean melon. You can mix melons together and your dog should be fine. Experiment with different fruits and see what your dogs enjoy eating because each dog is different and they'll each have their own preferences. Here, my dogs favor the watermelon over the Korean melon, but they end up finishing everything anyways. Second fruit day is baked purple yam, cooked quinoa, and dates, so the same dinner as yesterday. The nice thing is you can make extra batches and meal prep easily if you want to. It's so quick and easy. I'm just using yesterday's leftover right here. Oh, and on a side note, do not use normal white potatoes because it's super starchy and it can be difficult for your dogs to digest. I'd go for the purple yam and sweet potato to be on the safe side. Third fruit day breakfast is mango. Look how yummy and sweet they are. Talking about sweet, you really need to make sure the fruits are super ripe so it's safe for your dogs to eat. I love mono meals because it'll be super easy on your dog's digestion, so meals like this are perfect. Sometimes they like mango, sometimes they don't. It's really a hit or miss. But this time they really surprised me because they totally demolished it. Good job, boys! Proud of you! Also, do not be concerned if they decide to sow fast and not eat their meal. It's normal and their body knows that has enough fuel reserve without eating a meal or two. We should really appreciate the infinite wisdom that the body has. Fasting allows the body to rapidly expel toxins within the body, so honestly, we should just celebrate. Finally, it's dinner time. This meal consists of sweet potato alone. Another favorite mono meals because it's super simple, easy, and delicious. Sweet potato is loved by dogs universally. Once it is cooked or baked, the complex carbohydrates are then broken down into simple carbohydrates, which resembles a ripe fruit. Sweet potatoes are safe for dogs, and you may also notice later as you go a longer period of time with this diet that your dog may prefer just raw fruits because their digestive tract is healthy and healed. Guys, here's another graphic showing you the estimated transit time of different food types. As you can see, melons and cucumbers take about 4 to 6 hours. Other fruits and cooked plants take about 8 to 12 hours. And meat, bones, and organs take about 24 to 36 hours. That's why a fasting day after a meat day is important. Guys, take a screenshot and refer to this when you need it. And finally, it is here, the most yummy day of the rotation, which is meat day. They're going to be having quail for breakfast. The quail also include bones as well, and I prefer whole prey, which I will get soon, and rotate different proteins for them. Currently, they rotate between quail, rabbit, and Cornish hen. You don't have to rotate a lot, but personally, I just enjoy it because it's fun to watch them eat. I usually give them organs after their nighttime walk as a little treat before bed, and the organs are usually 5% liver and 5% kidney. Guys, organs are important for dogs, so make sure to include it in their meats. You can get it at ethnic markets. I get mine at Asian markets. You can also prep the meat and the organs as well, so you would just portion it and then put it in different containers, freeze it, and then when it's time to feed them, you unfreeze it and then you feed it to them. So it's pretty simple and easy. And for dinner, they're going to be having leftover quail from this morning. They're always looking at me for more meat, and I may or may not add another meat day and take away one fruit day. Honestly, I'm okay with it as long as they have at least 2 fruit days and a fast day. The nice thing is this diet is adjustable and you can do what works best for your family. Next is fast day, and all you need to do is provide water for your dog. Let them rest if they seem a bit tired, since energy is diverted internally for healing. After fast day, the rotation starts again and we're doing fruit day. For breakfast, they're going to be having 3/4 of a watermelon, and watermelon is great for pushing toxins to the surface. Here's another awesome tool for you guys to use when combining fruits. Remember to screenshot it and use it when you guys need it. For dinner, they're having sweet potato, a mono meal but very delicious. You may observe your dog's poop, and usually if their food digests well, the poop comes out with the same color as their fruit. I was so surprised to see this before, but now it's awesome to know they're digesting everything. Weird, but just a heads up. Another fruit breakfast, and this time they're having papaya. It's so fun to make papaya. It's so yummy. Sometimes it's a hit or miss with this one, but they really enjoyed it this time. It's so fresh and so sweet. Today's dinner is purple yam and sweet potato. I had some of each and decided to make a full meal by mixing them. Sweet potato and purple yam are their absolute favorite. They never say no to this dinner. It helps them to feel full and happy. Alright, so the next morning they ended up eating watermelon, and I do switch up their breakfast, but watermelon's super easy to get and they love it as well, so we used it a lot the past week. Remember, you can always switch up fruits that your dogs enjoy eating. It makes it much easier for them to eat fruits this way, guys. Their dinner consists of bananas, cooked quinoa, and a bit of leftover yams. Like I said, I only mix fruits together when I need to use them up, and they were getting super ripe, and it was just perfect timing. Again, this meal is super delicious and fulfilling. Remember to not give your dogs any fruits that they wouldn't eat without disguising it with other foods. Just a story I remember while making this video, my dog used to have anal glands issues and both of his glands even became impacted. I haven't seen any anal glands issues since being on this diet, and he's lost a lot of unnecessary fat for his small frame body. He's healthier than ever, as well as all of my other guys. Here's another tool for you guys to use when making your dog's meals. As a general rule of thumb, your dog's entire fruit day should amount to 5 to 10% of your dog's body weight, so get yourself a scale if you need to. Fruits have more water content and is less dense, so they can eat more fruits on fruit days. If I feed my dogs watermelon, I don't really measure because once they're done, they're done. They don't overeat on fruit days, and once you get a hang of it, you'll be able to eyeball the amount and not have to measure each time. For meat days, you can do 3 to 5% of your dog's body weight. This is a calculation for the whole day, not each meal. Meat is more dense and it requires the body a lot of energy to digest. Remember to include secreting organs such as liver, kidney, brain, etc. I usually do liver and kidney just because it's easier to get. This diet isn't complicated. It's simple and easy to incorporate into your dog's life and your life as well. Once again, it is finally meat day and I love how excited they get. This time they're eating rabbit, and you can get rabbit at ethnic markets. I got mine at a Korean market and it is a little pricier than Cornish hen, but my dogs love it and I love to feed it to them. And rotating protein is literally so fun for me and very delicious for them, of course. So it's a win-win for all of us. For dinner, they're having the leftover rabbit from this morning, and it wasn't enough, so I actually had to get some chicken drumsticks as well. Rabbit is great for big dogs and small dogs. My Pomeranian is 6 pounds, and he can easily break down the rabbit's bone and digest it really well. I'd say rabbit, quail, and Cornish hens are great for small dogs, and I'm exploring more options, specifically whole prey, so all the feathers, fur, or scales will be attached, as well as the organs. So it basically comes as a complete package. And I like to rotate some of the whole prey into their meat days, so I'll update you guys when I do. I really like feeding rabbits because they have far less fat than Cornish hens, which means it takes less time to prepare. And remember to remove the fat and the skin from farm-raised meat because they usually contain a lot of fat due to what they're fed and how they are raised. Toxins are stored in the skin and the fat, as I've stated in my other videos, and we want to remove as much as we can. This is a chart that I made to show you guys what I fed the Pom Pom Bros in the past week on their rotational model feeding diet. All the fruits and the raw meat that they enjoyed. So I hope you guys had a great time watching, and I had so much fun making this video. If you've learned anything, please comment it below. And if you like the video, please click the like button and subscribe. Please share with anyone who you feel would benefit from this information. Thank you guys, and see you in our next video, Pom Pom fam. Much love to everyone.